Anthony Richardson has declared for the NFL draft. So the backup quarterback, Jack Miller, will start, and he has been injured. So
Yeah.
Jalen, what was the other quarterback? Jalen
I'm not
something.
sure. Honestly, the way I feel about it is Jack Miller probably would have been the backup if he was healthy. Might have actually took Anthony Richardson's job if he was healthy. I feel like now Florida has a quarterback.
Oh,
Actually, they've been having a running back playing quarterback all season. This is one of them instances where I'll take a out of Urban when he talked about Braxton Miller when he first got to Ohio State. We had an athlete playing quarterback, and I was honestly shocked that Anthony Richardson declared for the draft because I felt like he could have used some more development and maybe somewhere else other than Florida. But I'm going to go with Oregon State because, when you have a team like Florida and you got guys like Anthony Richardson sitting out, he's not going to probably be the only person that sits out in this bowl game. Probably any of their big time players might be sitting out. So I'm going to have to go with Oregon State because I know the players that they have on their team still got something to fight for.
if Florida has any type of decent quarterback, they're a really good team.
Yeah, they got the skill guys. They just
Mhm.
need someone to be accurate. I mean, I don't understand. Dude is 10 yards wide open in front of you and you throw the ball in the stands. That makes no sense to me.
Hey, very shocking that Anthony Richardson didn't come back for an extra year of development. Some guys stick their neck out there and take a gamble. My thing is, I just don't see anyone in the NFL right now that he can come in there and take spot. What team could he start for right now? Every quarterback that's starting in the NFL right now, I think
Buccaneers. No, I'm just playing.
Anthony Richardson. But in this game, I'm going to go with Oregon State because this team has been fighting with good teams all year long. They have proven they have a defense against Oregon. I watched them guys defeat Oregon. They showed up and showed out. That's a great victory for those guys. I think Oregon State wins this game.
If Florida lose, we already know their excuse.
I don't want to hear that.
Oh man. They definitely one of them excuse schools. Definitely. They up there. Them in Miami. Damn.
Ooh,
Man, I heard the big three was like Chaminade, Florida State, and American Heritage or something like that. That's what I heard the big three was. That's what like Plies said, bro. Plies came out and said that. He said that Florida and Miami ain't even part of the big three no more, man. That killed me, bro. I was dying.
Well, if the Beavers win the Las Vegas Bowl, it will give them their 10-win season for their third 10-win season. So hopefully Oregon State goes for this one. I'm rooting for them as well. And I want to say right now, one Florida site says that their projected roster for this bowl game has only 61 players, but this was a couple of days ago. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting game.
Dang, man. They're going to do G5 Billy like that, man?
Yep.
Billy Napier. Hey, so crazy. I thought he was blocking guys on Twitter left and right this past week. He was blocking guys that we were in the spaces with, and the guys were like, dang, I didn't even tweet his name or tweet at him. Anybody that's talking about Florida, hey, he's feeling some type of way. He's blocking guys.
Bro, the fan base been coming at this man before he even had one game, bro. Like, he had to put out an apology letter or something, or a letter to the fans or something like that or whatever, like before the season even kicked off because of recruiting. And it's crazy because I think that they're about to get a former Ohio State running back come in and Mark Fletcher. And here's the thing, Florida, man, you guys always have good skill players. You do.
Always.
It's just whether you guys pick the right coach. The thing with Dan Mullen is I felt like he picked and choose who he wanted to develop as a quarterback, and he was arrogant. I think Billy Napier, and I think what a lot of people are having to get their heads wrapped around because everybody wants to say, because here's the thing, for years, the standard has been Bama, right? Everybody wants to get there. You see a Nick Saban, he's coaching the team hard, yelling, cursing, and now what you're starting to do with this culture shift of players, you got what they call players coaches, right? And nobody really wants that. No one wants to see that. But I think that, Billy Napier just needs to be given a chance, man. And I think that if the fan base actually rallies around that, because I promise you, I just seen it today, just read it. A recruit talking about the fans and all the crap that they said. His words were, I'm not going to say his name because I respect him too much, but he said, y'all talk about every coach, every player, every recruit, and y'all think we don't see this? So if they see, think about this as a fan. If I'm seeing y'all just continually blasting your whole program and everything, and they're freaking above 500 or whatever it is. I mean, the program that he was talking about is a top program, you know, talking about that fan base. But it's like, if you're doing that, like, I want to go somewhere where I'm loved no matter what. Hey, you tried your hardest, you know, some things fell through. It happens, you know? And I understand, like, you can be critical of the team, but sometimes the way these people be coming at recruits, these players and these coaches, it's honestly ridiculous, bro. Like, I said, I've been critical of Ryan Day's coaching, but some of our fan base have been a little too critical.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say about Ohio State, you guys do a good job at praising y'all players. But
nah, you ain't seen the other side of the fan. Bro, they're the reason why J-Mo came out and was like denouncing freaking Ohio State for a minute, bro.
When I see Florida and Miami, those same guys that build them up are bashing them, or they're beating each other up in spaces. They're getting blocked by Billy Napier. They're just talking crazy. I understand passion, but hey, but I think it takes a little delusion to be a part of a fan base. You have to stay delusional for a little while.
Hey, if that's QE, hilarious, bro. Go out there, put Spurrier out there as a coach. Hey, no, that's because Spurrier sit up there and he don't care what you gonna say. Like, you want to talk that? He gonna talk that stuff back with you, though.